Oos. Does processed meat, red meat, causes cancer? All right. Earlier today, I saw something floating around YouTube that red meat, processed meat, hot dogs causes cancer. I guess this was from a news report or something that was showed this afternoon. I mean, as I said, I don't watch TV, so I wouldn't know. And I also read from my AOL email page from the World Health Organization. They said, I guess that's what the report was on, that red meat does causes cancer, and like processed meat and hot dogs and stuff like that. So this article, this news is mainstream because it's shown on TV, and it's shown to the masses, and whatever people see on TV, majority of them are going to believe it. This article here that says red meat causes cancer and processed meat, this is not anything new. This is common sense. As I said before in my prior videos, your body is not meant to eat meat. It's not meant to eat dead food. I don't have a PhD, I'm not a doctor. I'm none of that. I mean, I have a college degree, but I mean, it's in film and video productions. But what I'm saying is that overall, your body is not meant to eat meat. It doesn't process it. It doesn't break it down. So what happens? It just sits in your system, and that's where you get all the cancer, or the colon cancer. You get diabetes. You get high blood pressure. Because especially pork, red meat, it's tough, very hard, tough meat. It's hard to break your system to break that down. It's very hard, and it can lead to heart disease too. Block up your arteries. You get a heart attack. You have to do triple bypass. So this is not anything new. But again, the news wanna make it seem like oh man, oh, so meat is what's causing cancer and causing all these problems. I mean, this has been going on from the old generation, from our parents, from people that are 60 years old now and 70 years old. A lot of them already have high blood pressure. A lot of them have heart disease, have cancer. It's from it's from all the meat, all the red meat, all the oxtail, all the curry goat, from all that stuff you've been eating in the past. So this is nothing new. Your body is electric. Your body is living. It's like, how are you gonna put dead food in an electric living body? It doesn't make any sense, And as I said, this causes more than just cancer. As I said, it causes diabetes. It causes every kind of disease you can think of. Eating meat is gonna cause that. I'm not saying you can't get sick from other things. The air is polluted. There is pollution in the water. You can get sick from other things, but eating meat straight up, like red meat, like pork, that stuff is hard to digest. Your body cannot process it. Your body doesn't register it. So it's like you're putting something foreign into your body. Your body doesn't understand how to break it down, so it puts it aside, and it stays in your system and ferments, and that's how you get all these diseases from. Your blood pressure is going to go up. You're going to clog up your arteries, because your body can't break that fat down. What your body break down is green, leafy, plant-based foods, nuts and seeds. That's what your body breaks down. Stuff that passes through you. That's what your body breaks down. You put the meat and all these things, it just sits in your body. And people say, oh man, you need meat for protein. Where you get your protein from? You get your protein from plant-based. There's enough protein in the plant-based to keep your body going. Whatever protein is, whatever that is. A lot of people can't even tell me what protein is anyway. So, like I said, the protein thing to me is a myth. It just, I mean, I've been through a lot in my couple years, and I've changed the way I ate because I was sick. I had high blood pressure, I had anxiety, I had stomach problems. I mean, I had all these things, and it was from how I was eating. As soon as I changed the way I ate, everything turned around. Blood pressure went down, everything just went back to normal, and I had no more problems. So, as I said, yes, red meat, pork, name it, any kind of meat form, dead meat, whatever, dead food is going to cause you problems. Processed food is going to cause you problems. Hot dogs, all these processed things, your body can't break it down. Body not going to break it down. You need fruits, vegetables, live food with energy. So when you eat it, your body is like, okay, I registered the banana. You can say your body is like a computer. It's like, when you have a memory stick, and if you don't have the right memory, and you put it into the computer is not going to function properly. The computer is not going to register that memory because it's not the right memory for it. Just like your body, you put the right food in your body is going to process it, and you're going to feel the energy. You're going to feel the effects from the right kind of food. You put the wrong food in your body, it's going to mess your body up. It might not mess you up right away, but eventually it's going to screw your body up. It's going to throw your body off whack, and you're going to have all type of problems. So, as I said, I don't have a PhD. I'm not a doctor. I'm none of that, and I might not know all the terminologies for why, the meat is going to cause you that problem or whatever. But what I can say is that breaking it down in simple terminology, simple format to where even a baby can understand it, simply is that your body is living and you cannot put dead food in a live body. You cannot put dead food in an electrical body. Your body is live, electrical. You need electrical food for electrical body, living food for living body. Meat, red meat, hot dog, any type of meat is dead. You get that meat dead, wrapped up in packaging. Then you take it home and then you cook it or you barbecue it or whatever, Cajun style it to crisp. And then you eat that. You're eating dead food. Does it make any sense? When you break it down and do your research, you see that don't make no sense. That's not what you should be eating. You should be eating from plants, herbs, nuts and seeds, living plant-based food. That's what human body recognizes. As I said, I'm not a doctor, I don't have a PhD, I don't have none of that stuff, but just common sense. And it took me a while to get to where I am right now. It didn't happen overnight. It took a lot of trial and errors. A lot of falling on my face and learning from my mistakes, So I just said, you can get cancer from the air, you get cancer from cigarette smoking, but if you are doing it directly to yourself, then later on in life, just expect, if, they say, oh, you got cancer, what have you been doing in the past? You have to question yourself and ask yourself that. So, as I said, you can do whatever you want to do with your life. Life is here. You can live life or you can just exist. So, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but this is just information. I'm just sharing it. You can do whatever you want to do. And as far as moderation, people bring up this thing, oh, you just do it in moderation, I just do half and half. When people mention moderation, it's because they don't want to change their lifestyle. They don't want to stop doing what they're doing. They want to make themselves believe that it's okay. That's why they use the word moderation. Also, you're going to hear, oh, you're too extreme. Oh, you're too obsessed. You're too obsessed with what you're doing. That's the next thing too, because they don't want to change. They want to keep doing what they're doing and they want to believe what they're doing is okay. So they make themselves believe that by saying, I do this in moderation and you're too obsessed with what you're doing. The fact of the matter is that your body is not meant to eat meat. And you're also mixing the blood from the other animals with your blood, which changes up your DNA structure, which throws your body off whack, throws it off balance, which you get the cancer, the high blood pressure, and diabetes, and all type of diseases from that change. Also, when the animal is killed, you also take on the trait of the animal. So you take on the pain, the sorrow. If the animal was afraid, if the animal was angry, you take on all those traits from that animal. So you have to think about that too. A lot of these things I'm saying, you can research it your own self. That's the best thing. Watching the news and TV, that stuff is fantasy. They're gonna tell you what they want to tell you. They'll make you believe what they want you to believe, which majority of it is foolishness. And that's why they're bringing out this now, that cancer and meat and this and that. That's old news, man. And the reason why all this is happening now, because a lot of people are waking up. A lot of people are starting to change. And, the system, society, the corporations, most of the corporations see that because of the internet and access to internet and technology. A lot of people are creating their own path in life. They're starting to wake up. Everything is done on the computer. The YouTube is taking over what the TV used to do. So a lot of people are not watching TV as much anymore. They're basically sharing ideas with other YouTubers, doing a lot of collaborating, and coming up with new ideas. And that's what's happening now. And the corporations see that. So now they're going to bust out with, oh, meat causes cancer and this and that. Because a lot of people are waking up and going vegetarian and vegan. And, they want to be a part of that. They knew from a long time that your body is not meant to eat meat. They know that. But there was money to make from McDonald's and Burger King back in the 80s and 70s. Everybody eating Big Macs and Happy Meals and all this stuff, and sell your toys, little gimmicks, just for you to buy the hamburgers and all this stuff for the kids. It's all for the kids. You get the kids, you get the adults. Once the kids want it, they're going to tell the parents to buy it. It's all on marketing. So they knew what they were doing. It's all about the money. All about making money, man. Everybody look like they want to go vegan now and they're waking up. So, hey, let us jump on the vegetarian and the vegan hype. You gotta be real, man. You gotta do your research and question everything. Question every and anything, and do your research. Just don't believe or think that this is the way it is, especially in this society. If they can come out now and say red meat causes cancer, which this is old news, think about it. What else are they lying about? They lie about everything. Religion, all this stuff. You have to ask yourself that. Question that too. Vaccination, Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, God. Also, how long has humans been on this planet, has been in this world? They have all these records dating way back, but as I said, question everything. Because I really think, I really believe, I really feel that a lot of things they don't know. A lot of things they're just assuming, that it goes that way, and then they believe in it, and then the corporations push it out, for money. So basically, who's running the world here is the corporation. That's who is running the world. The McDonald's, Burger Kings, Pizza Huts, Domino's, name it, any big time corporation, that's who's running this world. So you think about that and do your research on all the corporations out there. And you see what you're dealing with. This whole entire meat and red meat causes cancer news reporting kind of remind me of, if you remember back in the days, this is when I used to watch TV. When you take a medication, or, the medication has side effects to it, and if you took it, there's a possibility that you can sue because it gave you side effects from that medication. So if you took like a Zoloft or one of these crazy, names of a medication, if it causes bleeding from the nose, bleeding from the butt, you know, causes seizures or pass out, or you lose a leg or an arm, you know, you can sue. So basically, this is what the red meat and causes cancer is similar to, if you really think about it. So all these years has passed by and they never question their food choices of eating animal products. That never crossed their mind. That everybody has the same symptoms, and it's never the food. It's just you're just getting old and you need to go on medication.